Welcome back to the Beer Snob's Beer Garden, and we are here, I believe it's day 15-ish of the global pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19. We're currently under quarantine, so we can't go anywhere, can't do anything. So what do? You drink a cheap beer. And speaking of global pandemic, up this round, Cerveza Tona from Nicaragua. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna guess that this is probably gonna taste like most Mexican beers. I'm anticipating like a Corona or a Sol, maybe a Tecate, even though it is from Nicaragua. And since we are currently in a global pandemic, let's go international. All right, let's pop the top, see what we got. Ooh, nice crisp opening. Here's looking up your address. Probably didn't help that I just brushed my teeth. Could use a bit of a lime, but I think I was spot on when I called it for a Corona-esque, sort of a Sol or a Tecate. I may be leaning a little closer to a Dos Equis, very typical of your sort of South American, Central American beers. I'll tell you one advantage of the Tona Cerveza from Nicaragua. If you have a bunch of these in your cooler, you do look rather international and rather bougie. If you crack open some of these, you're there on the beach and people say, oh, look at that guy. He's drinking a beer from Nicaragua. He must be pretty interesting. I wonder what he's all about. How can you beat a beer that's got a volcano and palm trees on it? And like I said, since we're in the middle of the coronavirus global pandemic, we can't go anywhere. So this is almost like your little vacation while you're holed up quarantine. I'm just imagining myself in Nicaragua right now, here in the beer garden as the pollinating has begun. In this amount of time so far in the video, I already have a skiff of pollen on the top of the can. 4.6% alcohol by volume. What would I give Tona? Where would I put it on a scale of 5 stars, being 5 a really, really good cheap beer? I'm gonna give it 4.6 stars out of 5. So I hope you're staying well. Don't forget, wash your hands frequently. Don't touch your face. And while you're under quarantine, drink a cheap beer. But please, stay back at least 6 feet as we social distance ourselves for another beer. Cheers.